Good evening, Frankmeisters. How's everyone doing this evening? Thought I'd pop up here real quick and do a little bit of a live after the events that took place today with the motions from Judge Gull and see how everybody's doing and see if anybody want to have a little discussion or any concerns concerning the case at this point in time. We'll go over the documents as we speak. As you see on the screen, justice is coming for Abby and Libby. Reasoning for the photo up on the screen like that, because I don't see too many creators doing that right now. You know, I see a lot of fighting and bickering amongst other creators and things of that nature, and they got away from what's going on with this case. And so here you go. This is what it's all about, guys. Abby and Libby. So let's take a shout out to the people in the chat that I haven't seen probably a week or so. Renee Haas, Aliga, what's going on? Witchcraft, Miss Mary Fleener, good to see you, ma'am. Ruckus, what's going on, buddy? Roseanne Mullen, Sawyer, CJK. We got Wanda from Missouri, good to see you. We got Piper's Dream, 6-3 Clocks. Mustang, Mommy Wolverine, good to see you. Who else we got in here? Ivy, good to see you. Olivia. As I'm going through here, Rescue, good to see you. Thanks for being here. She Warrior, Boston Christians, SP74. Witchcraft. And if anybody's wondering, I'm getting much better with the infection that I had in my jaw and then the teeth they had to pull. Took my last dose of the antibiotic just a little bit ago. I'm healing up nicely. The left side's taking a little bit longer than the right, but it's coming along, guys. And othermore, I've been trying to help out True Crime, Miss Deb with True Crime Notebook with a case with her, making some calls and looking into some other stuff when it concerning this case. Let's see who else we got in here. Mary Margaret, good to see you. Gail Hurd. Melissa. V. Marie. Maureen McCain. Miranda Lee, good to see you. True Crime Housewife, good to see you. Sparky, it's been a minute. Good to see you. Nana 73, it's good to see you. Gail Hurd just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Gail Hurd. So be looking out. Witchcraft's good to see you. It looks like we caught up. So how's everybody doing this evening? Let's go through the chat a little bit before we get into these documents and try to answer some questions right off the bat. If there's anything that anybody needs to know. Try to keep up tonight. Really? Mom and Wolverine? Well, what channel would that have been? I mean, there's so many out there right now. It's ridiculous. Damn, Mary. Should have get it on video. Put that on TikTok. Mike Tyson wins in the Delphi case again. That's funny. Anybody been following the Karen Reed case? I know, Piper, but to see what I don't do a whole lot of lives because I don't see there's a reasoning for it. You know, I only do lives when the pertinent documents come out that people want me to read, and that's basically what I do. And plus, I cover the the hearings and things of that nature, and go to all the walks and whatever at any function. Me, Rescue All Dogs, as we speak, will be going to Franklin, Indiana to cover the Mitchell Westerman pretrial hearing tomorrow. So we're dipping into that also. And if it's good, juicy stuff at the hearing tomorrow, I will go live with it. But if it's not anything worth going live, I'll just do a little short or something on it, a little video. Let's see what CJK's got to say. I really think the defense should focus on their client. His lack of ability and evidence stopped their dog and pony show. We'll get into that in a little bit, guys. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and present. Stop screen. Go back in there. Share screen. How in the heck did AI get into there? Hold on. Sorry, guys. I don't know how this AI thing popped up on my screen. I don't know how to get rid of it. There it goes. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. All right, we'll go over the first order first, guys. All right. Present. Share screen, Windows. Share. I'm sure you guys can see that pretty well. So it's just the state of Indiana, Carroll County versus Richard Allen. The order of judgment of the court. The court has reviewed defense counsel's petition to strike gratuitous and demeaning commentary and or findings from contempt order filed May 8, 2024. As the court granted counsel's Hennessy's motion for specific findings of facts and conclusion thereon filed on March 12, 2024, this motion is denied. Dated May 31st, 2024, Judge Francis C. Gull, Special Judge. Any questions on that? Let's see. I'll go through the chat after each one we go through here, guys. Let me put this back up with the girls. Blade, don't start that shit. Forgot. There we go. While we're chatting, they can be up on the screen with us. How's that, guys? They can be listening in. They're looking down, watching everything. That's right, Mustang. Justice for Abby and Libby. Let's see. Gull even got a dig in on the outside influences, calling them inappropriate and ridiculous. Love it. Wonder who she's talking about specifically, though. That's the question. Yeah, we'll get into her response to that in a minute. I think it's pretty hilarious, honestly. I read a little bit of it today, and I was like, oh, good. Get in it. Get in it, girl. Yes, witchcraft. 2 doses or 2 prescriptions of antibiotics in a couple of weeks. I think there ain't nothing in my body sick anymore. Gail Hurd, another gifted membership. Thank you. Oh my. Yeah, I haven't watched much on this. I haven't even really paid attention much to the Sebastian case. I mean, some of the stuff that's going on in the Karen Reed case is just, it's interesting and it's mind-boggling. So I got a friend of mine that's been following it very closely, and she's been giving me dibs and dabs on what's actually going on with that case. Yeah, I'm not like that either. All of a sudden, it's all up in your messenger, and now it's all on your StreamYard. I'm not digging that at all. Oh, Frosty's in the house. Who's the troll shovel? Oh, I know who it is. CJK caught it. Like I said, if anybody wants to come up and want to speak their piece on what's going on, what the defense is doing right now, because there's some things they want to say that, it's up and up with this case, but then again, there's a side of precaution to what's going on right now also. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put the StreamYard link back in here for you guys. If anybody wants to come up and give a piece of their mind or whatever, what's going on, you're more than welcome to. And for some reason, it's got this AI thing right in front of my damn to where I can't. Oh, you bastard. Come on. You fuck. Excuse me. Pissing me off. Oh, you son of a biscuit eaters. Let's do it this way. See if it works that. Nope, it ain't gonna work that way. What the hell? How did I get that off of my screen? It's not letting me. For some reason, it keeps covering up my thing to load my. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. All right, you're done. I don't know how to get you out of here. I don't know how the hell you got in here. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get it here in a second if I can catch it. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason it's not allowing me to. It's hiding my thing. But let's go to Judge Gull's response. I'll figure that shit out later. It just popped up out of nowhere. All right. Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right, there we go. State of Indiana, County of Carroll versus Richard M. Allen, order or judgment of the court. The court has reviewed the defense's second verified motion to disqualify judge and request for findings of facts and conclusions of law upon denial of this request if this court denies this request filed May 17, 2024. As Trial Rule 52 is not applicable in criminal cases, the defense's request for findings of fact and conclusions of law is denied, as stated in Neely versus State some case laws, guys, basically what it is. The court, however, will address each of defendant's allegations in the order. Defendants claim the court directed the Carroll County Sheriff to ignore a subpoena. The court directed an email to counsel on June 4, 2023, regarding the witness refusing to cooperate with the service of the subpoena and demonstrating a willingness to fight the deputy attempting service. The court requested a report of the witness refusal to cooperate and be transported for the scheduled hearings and forwarded that report to counsel when it was received. The decision by the deputy to leave without the witness was his and was not directed by the court. Defendant claims the court engaged in ex parte communication with the Carroll County Sheriff regarding defendant's housing, transportation, and safety during jury selection trial May 13th through 31st of 2024. These communications were administrative in nature and did not address any substantive issues. The communications were directed to where the defendant would be housed during the trial and who would be conducting transportation. The court did not notify counsel where defendant would be housed during the trial, as he is still under the safekeeping order, and in an email, but did not inform counsel of the communication, as nothing substantially, I can't talk right now with my tooth, was discussed. The court has set the defendant's motion to vacate safekeeping order for hearing, but was required to cancel the hearing upon the filing of this pending second verified motion to disqualify. Counsel claims the court invited the state to limit defense's Sixth Amendment right to present a defense. The court has always required counsel in all criminal cases to follow the law relating to third-party perpetrators. The court reminded counsel of their obligation to follow the law in the court's email of February 28, 2024. Counsel claims the court has disparaged them and ruled on defense pleadings without hearings. The court's comments about counsel performance were documented in the court's order of April 30th, 2024, regarding their handling of discovery material. If pleadings on their face are not supported by law or admissible evidence, judicial economy does not require a hearing. Allegations the court has treated the prosecution more favorably than the defense are unsupported by admissible evidence provided by the defense at the March 18th, 2024 hearing. The court was notified on March 20th, 2024 of an inquiry by the state police to the court reporter via email May 9th, 2024, regarding ex parte communication received by the court from Gary Boudet, otherwise known as Fig Solve, guys, which was previously provided to all counsel. The court is unaware of the extent of any Indiana State Police investigation. Defendant blames the court for ex parte pleadings which were inadvertently directed to the prosecutor. The defense staff filed pleadings and marked them as confidential, apparently unaware that the confidential markings makes them available to the state but not to the public. Counsel's staff contacted this court staff and were advised that the statewide Odyssey case management system, not DocsPop as alleged in the pleading, as a distinct process for filing pleadings, ex parte as opposed to confidential. The court did email defense counsel a tutorial paper authorized by JTAC explaining the process. Since the communication, defense counsel have had no issues with their staff properly filing ex parte pleadings. Accusations of violating a rule on access to court records have been completely explained and dealt with, including by the Indiana State Supreme Court in the first writ of mandamus filed by the defense. Counsel claims their motions are treated differently than those motions filed by the state. The court has set hearings on pending motions which have now been continued due to the filing of this motion to disqualify. When defense files pleadings, the state is entitled to file a response. The court files Trial Rule 6 regarding time and gives the state 20 days to respond. Defense is also given 20 days to reply to the state's responses. Once the issues are closed, if a hearing is required, one will be set. Defense asserts that the court ignores its request to set aside 2 weeks for the defense case while refusing to set time limits on the prosecution. Oh, here we go again. Lord, more have mercy. March 6, 2024, defendant files a motion for speedy trial. The court granted that motion on March 7, 2024, and set for case for speedy trial May 13th to the 31st of 2024. On April 30th, 2024, defense filed a motion for a pretrial hearing, which the court set for hearing on May 7th, 2024. At no time prior to the May 7th, 2024 hearing did defendants advise the court that 3 weeks for trial was inadequate. At no time prior to May 7th, 2024 did defendant indicate a brief belief that 3 additional weeks could be added to the trial without notice to the court, witnesses, and more importantly, without notice to the potential jurors. While the court agrees a continuance of trial is harmful to the defense and to the state, it could have been avoided had counsel communicated prior to May 7, 2024. Counsel they notified the court on or about October 4, 2023, that they would need 2 weeks to present a defense, but the court has no record of that communication, nor any recall of such communication. Counsel's assertion that between all defense counsel with a combined 70 years of experience, not one time have they been told that a trial would absolutely end on a certain day and not go any longer. It is irrational and unreasonable. The court is aware its colleagues across the state routinely give trial dates that begin on a set date and end on a set date. The court is not required to guarantee equal time for both sides, the defense and state. The court is required to guarantee sufficient time on the calendar and sufficient notice to jurors and the parties to present their case, however long it takes. Had counsel notified the court within days receiving the May 7, 2024 court order setting the case for speedy trial May 13th to the 31st of 2024, that the time allotted on the calendar was insufficient, the court would have immediately rectified the situation and it extended the trial to from May 13th to June 14th. Trial is now set for October 14th through November 15th, 2024, as requested by the defense. Counsel accused the court of engaging in an extrajudicial activity. Counsel is correct that on July 9, 2023, the court commented on a Facebook post that a softball tournament had granddaughter participating in Delphi. The court did not attend the tournament, but did say congratulations to her former daughter-in-law post above their team winning the tournament. If counsel's allegation in this part of the motion are well-founded regarding a potential witness alleged social media activities and are presented to the court for ruling, the court will rule accordingly. Concerns about anticipatory rules are not reasonable. Defense asserts the court has denied reasonable requests for funding. This is correct. Counsel is well aware of the amount of funds the court has authorized for the defense. The court has requested the defense to submit prior invoices and bills for Carroll County taxpayer funding. Invoices which has been submitted without appropriate documentation have been returned. The bill counsel refers to for $26,000 for investigative services from June 4th, 2023 through October 16th, 2023. Well, in fact, returned to counsel as no documentation was provided for services. No documentation was submitted until quite recently. Without that proper support and documentation, The court authorized that invoice for payment May 17, 2024. Defendant complains that public confidence in this case has eroded. As counsel should know, criminal cases are tried in a court of law and not in a court of public opinion. An independent judiciary requires that judges decide cases according to law, facts without regards to public clamor or fear of criticism. The court continues to receive expletive communications from the public criticizing court both personally and professionally and threatening the court with bodily harm and injury. The court continues to provide these communications to the parties. The court is not interested in memes and other social media content that can be easily located on the internet. Paragraph 129 of defense's second verified motion to disqualify. The court cannot sway by inappropriate and ridiculous outside influences. Defense further claims the court has refused to order the state to comply with discovery rules. The court has set defendant's motion to compel for motion sanctions for hearing, which has been continued due to the filing of the disqualification. The previous defense motion to compel was denied without hearing as it was unsupported by evidence. Defense counsel alleged bias by the court only allowing cameras in the courtroom on one occasion. The court has not allowed cameras in Carroll County Circuit Court due to the limited size and layout. The court did allow cameras in Allen County at the hearing conducted on October 19, 2023. The hearing was not conducted, and the media outlet provided full coverage did not comply with the court's directives regarding coverage and broadcasting of the proceedings. The court lost confidence in the ability of the media to cover hearings appropriately. The court has issued advised rulings against the defense and as well as against the state of Indiana. Advised rulings do not support a reasonable basis for questioning the court's impartiality, nor are they grounds for disqualification. They are just adverse rulings. Defense second verified motion to disqualify judge and request for findings of facts and conclusions of law upon denial of the request. If this court denies this request is denied. Signed May 31st, 2024, Judge Francis C. Gull. So there you go, guys. She broke it down for them. Everything that they bitched about in their disqualification, she broke it down. You know, and I don't blame her. They're just trying to make a mockery of this crap, and it's ridiculous, guys. And like I was saying before, that damn, I'm trying to get this damn thing. I don't know how to get it off there. So I can post this. Here, let me do it to my phone. I'll do it from my phone, guys. Hold on. No, I'll do it. I'll do it from my phone. Give me a second. No. Yeah, there we go. Just a second, guys. So yeah, I don't know how the hell that popped up on my screen like that. I guess I'm not gonna do it.